How's it going? Hope you're well. Just wanted to share a quick win with you. Now, this win is really because one of the big things that I really push for CEOs and business owners I work with is to make them confident enough to pitch to investors. As I call it, making them irresistibly investable. Now, one of the things that this is so important is that if I, as an FD, get pulled along to a meeting, I'm acutely aware that if I am speaking, the CEO isn't speaking. And if I'm not speaking, well, why am I in the room? And I've said that many times before. But this lives and breathes. It's amazing. So I've got a client, for example, I got an email from her earlier this week to say that they have agreed to invest. Now, this has been a proper roller coaster of raising investment. You will know other people who've either raised investment or are trying to raise investment. It is a really challenging thing. Sometimes the money's out there and it's very easy to raise, but are you just raising money from somebody who's not a great investor? Can you actually find the investor that can give you the money, can accelerate your plan, would be good to put on your board, could become a lead investor, potentially their participation increases the value of your business now, but also at the point of exit. So there's a lot of things to think about. Now, just the point of presenting your financials to investors, my relationship with this CEO is we've worked really hard to get the numbers to a point where they're just clean and slick. And when it comes to presenting it, I haven't gone and presented anything to anyone. My client has. And she's a creative. Numbers is not her comfort zone at all. So this win of my client coming back to me and saying they want to invest, it's fantastic news. Now, it's great endorsement for what I do, but park that for a second. This is all about endorsing a CEO and upskilling a CEO to be able to go through a simply presented set of numbers, because they know their business. You know your business. You know what drives it. Just having something that reflects it on a page or in a PDF is great. Now, you don't have to get 100% of the way there in owning your numbers or be able to explain your numbers. You don't have to be able to explain that formula and that and this. This isn't about that. This is about getting 90% the way through that. And if there are any detailed questions, well, you can always send them back to the FD and ask them to answer them. So part of my training really is to free or upskill CEOs to get them in this position. So you're not diary planning to get an FD to come along with you, to be sitting silently while your numbers chap or lady is going through the numbers. It's actually just to feel confident to be able to say, this is me. If you're talking to an investor that's going to invest in somebody, you or someone else, just think how that makes an investor feel when a CEO is talking through their numbers with, for a creative, you know them, versus the next pitch where they don't. Tells you where the risk of, besides the opportunity, tells you where the risk of who can you work with, who's on it, who understands it. Don't become an accountant. I've said that many times before, but you just need to own your numbers. So it's like it's a win for me. I'll give you a funny win in a second. But it's the win for me is the fact that my client, who 2 months ago was thinking, is this worth it? Is this too tough? Is now in a position where the business is fully funded. But also with an investor who truly understands the risks and the challenges of getting this business plan away. So there you go. Shows it can be done. I will... she's so camera shy, but I will try and find a way. I think there's a case study here for many people whose leading skill set is creative, marketing, sales, tech, HR, some sort of ops experience within a specific sector. You probably know more than you give yourself credit about your numbers. It's a confidence thing and it's a barrier thing, and it is doable to get on top of it. So, thought I'd share that. Gives a lot of people who I know must be out raising money right now or who've done in the past and didn't enjoy it, and you're going to go through another investment raise in the foreseeable future, just to have a think about it. Be the CEO that can go into a room and pitch and present to prospect investors and impress them. That's what it's all about. I'll leave it there. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Cheers.